Ever wondered how your net worth stacks up against others in your age group? You're about to find out. We live in an era, let's call it the wealth age, where money matters are no longer hush-hush subjects. As we delve into the world of finance, one term that often pops up is net worth. It's not just for the likes of billionaires and celebrities. Understanding your net worth is crucial for everyone, regardless of how many digits are in your bank account. So, what's this net worth we're going on about? Well, in simple terms, it's what you own minus what you owe. Your assets, your liabilities. It's a snapshot of your financial health, a numerical representation of where you stand monetarily. Your net worth is like a financial report card, but unlike school, it's not something you can cram for the night before. It's a culmination of your financial habits, decisions, and life events. It's an ongoing process, and it's never too late or too early to start paying attention to it. If you're thinking, why should I care about my net worth? Let me tell you. Net worth is a valuable tool for financial planning. It helps you understand your current financial standing, set realistic financial goals, and track your progress. It's like a compass guiding you through the vast financial wilderness, helping you make informed decisions and avoid potential pitfalls. So, whether you're just starting to save or you're already a seasoned investor, understanding your net worth can give you a clearer financial picture and a sense of direction. And here's the thing, your net worth is unique to you. It's a reflection of your financial journey, and comparing it to others can be like comparing apples to oranges. However, knowing the average net worth by age can give you a general idea of where you stand and what you can aim for. So buckle up, because we're about to delve into the intriguing world of average net worth by age. It's not what you'd think, and it might just change the way you view your finances. Stick around, you're about to discover some surprising facts about average net worth by age. Before we dive into the numbers, let's grasp what net worth really means. Picture your financial life as a grand balance scale. On one side, you have your assets. These are things of value that you own. They could be as tangible as your car, your home, your prized comic book collection, or as intangible as your investments in stocks, bonds, or your retirement savings. On the other side of the scale, you have your liabilities. These are the obligations you owe to others. Think of your mortgage, your student loans, credit card debts, or even that $5 you borrowed from your friend last week. Now imagine you sell all your assets for cash and use that cash to pay off all your liabilities. What you're left with, whether it's a pile of cash or a heap of debt, is your net worth. In simpler terms, your net worth is the value of what you own minus the value of what you owe. If your assets outweigh your liabilities, congratulations, you have a positive net worth. But if your debts are heavier than your assets, you're in the negative net worth territory. Don't panic, though. Having a negative net worth isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially if you're young and just starting out. It's simply a snapshot of your financial health at a certain point in time. It's not a verdict on your financial future. The real power of understanding your net worth comes from tracking it over time. By doing so, you can see how your financial decisions, whether it's buying a house, paying off debt, or investing in stocks, impact your overall financial health. So to sum it up, your net worth is your financial scorecard. It's a measure of your financial progress and a tool to help you make informed decisions about your money. Now that you know what net worth entails, let's see how it varies with age. In your 20s, you're just starting out. Let's see what the average net worth looks like. When you're in your 20s, the world is your oyster, but your financial picture may not be as rosy. You're probably fresh out of school, starting your first job, and stepping into the world of independent living. The average net worth of a person in their 20s can be quite eye-opening. At this age, many individuals are grappling with student loan debt. This is a significant factor that affects the average net worth. For many, the 20s are marked by the struggle to pay off these loans, and it might feel like you're running on a financial treadmill. It's important to understand that this is a common situation, and it's part of the process of establishing yourself. As for earnings, they're typically on the lower side in the early stages of one's career. Graduates are starting in entry-level positions with salaries that reflect their lack of experience. So, naturally, the earnings are not as high as they will be in later stages of your career. But remember, it's not just about the money you make, but also about the money you save and invest. Investing in your 20s can significantly impact your net worth. Even if it's just a small amount, the power of compound interest over time can turn a modest investment into a substantial sum. It's all about starting early, so you have more time to grow your investments. So, the average net worth in your 20s may not be impressive. It's a time of paying off debts, starting at the bottom of the career ladder, and learning to budget and save. But it's also a time of immense potential. It's a period to lay a solid financial foundation that will support you in the years to come. So, the 20s are a period of building. But what about the 30s? Let's delve into that in our next scene. Your 30s are a time of growth, both personally and financially. This is when you're likely to start hitting your stride. You've had some time to establish yourself in your chosen career, and you're beginning to see the fruits of your labor. So, let's take a look at the average net worth for folks in their 30s. Our research shows that the average net worth for a 30-something in the United States is somewhere around $80,000. That's a significant jump from the average 20-something's net worth, isn't it? Now, you might be wondering why there's such a leap. Well, there are a couple of key factors at play here. First off, your career progression. In your 30s, you've likely moved beyond entry-level positions. You're probably in a role with more responsibility, and with that comes a higher salary. This increase in income can make a substantial difference to your net worth, but there's another significant factor to consider: home ownership. Many people in their 30s are buying their first homes. While a mortgage might seem like a huge debt, it's important to remember that a home is an asset. So, as you pay down your mortgage, you're increasing your net worth. Now, it's important to note that these are averages. Everyone's financial journey is different, influenced by factors like education, career choice, and personal circumstances. But regardless of your individual path, your 30s are a time when you can really start to build your wealth. So, if you're in your 30s and you're feeling a bit behind, don't stress. Remember, wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on making smart financial decisions like paying down debt, saving for retirement, and investing wisely. The 30s are a time of financial momentum, a period to really start laying a strong foundation for your future wealth. And the good news is, it doesn't stop here. But wait till you see the leap in the 40s. The 40s are often considered the peak earning years. Let's see how that reflects in net worth. As we venture into the realm of the 40s, a few things begin to change. The accumulation of both knowledge and experience over the years begins to pay off. This is the time when individuals often find themselves in more senior positions at work, leading to an increase in income. But let's not forget, the 40s are not just about earning more. It's also about making smarter financial decisions. The frivolity of youth is replaced by a more serious consideration of the future. This is when people really start to buckle down and increase their savings. So what does this mean for net worth? On average, individuals in their 40s tend to have a significantly higher net worth compared to their younger selves. This can be attributed to a combination of higher earnings, increased savings, and the power of compounded investments over time. Let's delve a bit deeper. The increased earning power often leads to an upgraded lifestyle. However, a common pitfall is allowing lifestyle inflation to creep in, which can erode the potential for wealth accumulation. The key is finding a balance between enjoying the present and preparing for the future. And then there's the power of compound interest. Remember, the money you save and invest in your 20s and 30s has been growing, often quietly, in the background. By the time you hit your 40s, you're reaping the benefits of those early investments. In essence, the 40s can be a significant turning point. It's a time when the financial decisions of the past and present begin to crystallize into a more tangible net worth. It's a time of financial growth, maturity, and, for many, financial freedom. So, if you're in your 40s or approaching this milestone, remember this: The peak earning years are a golden opportunity to accelerate your wealth accumulation. Make the most of it. And then comes the 50s, the golden years. Welcome to the 50s and beyond, often referred to as the golden years. This period of life is typically marked by a higher net worth, as individuals have had several decades to accumulate assets and pay down debts. But what does the average net worth look like in these years? And how do retirement savings and potential inheritance factor in? When we step into our 50s, we're looking at a stage where many people have their highest earning years behind them. This is a time when most individuals start reaping the benefits of long-term investments and savings plans. It's estimated that the average net worth for individuals in their 50s is around $700,000. Now, this might sound like a hefty sum, but remember, this is an average figure. It encompasses the high earners who've amassed considerable wealth, as well as those who are still grappling with debt or have had to dip into their savings for unexpected expenses. It's also important to remember that this is not just liquid cash sitting in a bank. This figure includes the value of homes, vehicles, retirement accounts, and any other assets. As we move into our 60s, the focus shifts more towards retirement savings. At this point, many people are winding down their careers and looking at how they can live comfortably in the years ahead. The average net worth for individuals in their 60s is roughly $1 million. Again, this figure is an average, and individual circumstances can greatly vary. Retirement savings play a significant role here. A substantial portion of this net worth is often tied up in retirement accounts like 401(k)s, IRAs, and pensions. The importance of these cannot be overstated, as they provide a safety net for the years when regular income may no longer be coming in. Inheritance can also be a factor, particularly for those in their 60s and beyond. While it's not something that everyone will experience, for those who do, it can significantly boost their net worth. It's estimated that trillions of dollars will be transferred from the older generation to the younger in the coming years, making this a key consideration when discussing net worth in the golden years. But remember, whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, these are just averages. Everyone's financial journey is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach to wealth accumulation. Factors like lifestyle, career choices, and financial management can all impact your net worth. So there you have it, the surprising truth about average net worth by age. It's not just about how much you earn, but how you manage, save, and invest that truly counts. And remember, it's never too late to start working towards increasing your net worth, no matter what stage of life you're in. It's been quite a journey through the different stages of life and their impact on net worth. As we've seen, understanding your net worth is not just about crunching numbers. It's a reflection of your financial health and a tool to help you navigate your financial journey. It's all about the accumulation of wealth over time, the choices we make, and the financial habits we cultivate, which can significantly influence our net worth at different life stages. In our early years, we're just starting out. Our net worth might be small, even negative, due to student loans or other debts. But it's also a time of great potential for growth. It's a period to start good financial habits, to save, invest, and think long-term. As we gain momentum in our careers and personal lives, our net worth typically begins to grow. We're earning more, saving more, and hopefully investing wisely. It's a time to pay off debts, build an emergency fund, and start seriously planning for retirement. The peak earning years are often when our net worth sees the most significant growth. With higher incomes and more assets, we have more opportunities to increase our wealth. It's a time to maximize contributions to retirement accounts, pay off the mortgage, and perhaps even invest in real estate or other ventures. As we enter our golden years, our net worth usually reaches its peak, but it also becomes more about managing and preserving wealth. It's a time to ensure we have enough for a comfortable retirement, to support loved ones, and to leave a legacy. In each stage, our net worth is influenced by our income, expenses, assets, and debts. But it's also shaped by our decisions, our priorities, and our financial goals. It's a complex, dynamic process, but understanding it can empower us to make better financial decisions and plan more effectively for the future. Remember, it's not about comparing, but about understanding where you stand to plan better for the future. Thanks for watching.